gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. We've got Trey Murray out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's Messi in at the center position. Williamson against Green. Now here's Williamson. Defense is right there. Pass to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Green against Williamson. Over Green. The offensive rebound.
It's such a big help to your defense when your smaller players can snatch down rebounds in traffic.
Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Poole outside. Floats one up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked Coach how they plan to limit DeJounte Murray tonight, and he told me we have to match his energy on both ends of the court. DeJounte is a player who can create something out of nothing with the intensity that he plays with. We can expect to see a lot of hustle on the court tonight, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Williamson. Back to Murray. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Wow, pretty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is and great timing on the rejection.
Outside Podziemski. Porzingis passes to Curry. Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Messi. And here's Poole, defended by Podziemski. Poole, the pass to Murray. Going inside. He lays it up and banks it in.
I like the defensive intensity, but Murray managing to slip right through.
Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Now, their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Poole outside. They set a pick. Fires the three. Rebounded by Green.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Moody. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The three from Curry. On target from range.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here's Misi. Still without a bucket. Beyond the arc. And he buries his first look.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
The Warriors lead by 7. Now here's Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. The three from Curry. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson with it. Driving inside. That one goes. Count it.
The coordination that Zion has when he starts to get that body in motion, you got to fear that if you're the defender on that play.
Now here's Porzingis, leading by 5. Back to Curry, over Murray. That won't go either for Curry. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 so far. Poole with the ball. Now Podziemski defending. There's a screen. Poole against Green. Pass to Murray. Pocket 4. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Murray has worked a ton on that jumper, and you can see the results.
Curry passes to Moody. Green up top. Covered by Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
And he drops the first. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
Yeah, what really sets Draymond apart is that tenacity. I mean, he never stops fighting you. I mean, any second he's on the floor, he's competing and he's coming at you.
Here's Misi. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Now here's Podziemski. Outside Moody. Curry passes to Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Brent, the Pels bowing out to the Thunder in the first round last season. Not a bad showing, though.
Yeah, no shame in that. You lose to the #1 seed in the Western Conference. They have a great collection of young players and just need to spend more time together to try to take that next step. One change could take them from a playing game to home court advantage this season.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how
timeout.
advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Poole up top. Outside Jones. Poole outside. 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. The Warriors lead by 4. Takes the 3. No luck on that one.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Williamson inside. Green covering. Williamson against Curry. Williamson misses. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Podziemski. Fires the 3. Outside for Green. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's got 6.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Moody. Still without a bucket. Curry gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Murray finds Poole. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Moody. Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Williamson. Here's Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently, they have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
He hits the second from the line. Pelicans trail by 7. Shot from the top of the key. The Warriors pull it in.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Porzingis. 6 points for him. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Jones. Jones against Butler. Looney grabs a miss.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Jones, the pass to Looney. Inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Porzingis. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Pass to Looney. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Left side, Payton. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Spencer. And the Pelicans making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Looney. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Jones feels it out. Uses the glass on the layup.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable, and he can use that length to his advantage.
Here's Curry. He's got 5. Fires from deep. Here's Horford. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Looney. A minute 4 left in the first. That shot, no good. The Warriors lead by 8. Curry with it, defended by Jones. Horford against Looney. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. Pelicans trail by 8. And here's Jones down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 5.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Shoots from 12, and they pick up 2. Curry's got 7.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
Outside Jones. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Walter out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Al Horford. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Santos in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Jones against Payton. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Well, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Here's Curry. Pass to Horford. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Drains the triple. Santos has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
For 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Horford. Payton finds Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And he makes it. Give him 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now Curry. 10 points for him. Lets it fly. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed. Making a bit of a statement. Murphy to the rack.
Right side Curry. That one's wide left. Pelicans trail by 9. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Defended by Jones. Outside Curry. Curry creates inside.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Hawkins. Knocks it down from distance. Hawkins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry passes to Horford. Now Payton. Green with the ball. Now Pajemski. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Here's Hawkins. 3-pointer. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Pass to Horford. Now here's Green. Outside Pajemski. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Takes a 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. The Warriors lead by 8. To the inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And New Orleans making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pelicans trail by 10. Pass to Looney. Outside Jones. the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. New Orleans shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the Warriors make some changes. Porzingis comes in for Horford, and Moody is subbed in for Payton. That's good from Jones. The Warriors lead by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. PA?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. And the Warriors miss again. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Williamson. No good. Nice D from Moody. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Well, Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
Pass to Messi. Back to Williamson. Looney, the screen. Hey, expanding his range. And again, New Orleans no good. The Warriors lead by 9. Outside, Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kevon Looney picks one up.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He does not get the second one. Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Williamson from the high post. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Nice to see Zion using his outside game. His jumper's a good weapon for him.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Outside Green. Porzingis with it. And that comes off the assist by Green. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Jones. Back to Williamson. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. He has 7.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
The Warriors lead by 6. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to Messi. Now Poole. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. Sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, B.A., it is spectacular.
And he makes a first. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. but it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Spencer's checked in for Stephen Curry, and so he's able to get one of two.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Porzingis misses. Pelicans trail by 8. Williamson outside. Here's Poole. The rebound by Moody. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Podziemski. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Green. He's got 9. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the block. Blocked again! Now here's Murray. To the paint. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Spencer. Outside Moody. Pass to Porzingis. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Poole, the pass to Murray. They set the screen from downtown. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Podziemski. He's got 6. Here's Porzingis. Hits the jump hook. Porzingis has got 12 points in the game.
Kristaps is not a guy that lacks in confidence. We know that. He has the upper hand in the paint on that possession, and he attacked.
Poole from long range. Drops in the 3.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. And there's a 3-second violation. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Pelicans trail by 3. Poole with the ball. 7 points in the game. They set the pick. From deep. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Couple of occasions this team has needed a spark tonight, and Murphy has been the guy to give it to him.
Pass to Green. Poke loose. Out on his own on the break. Jumps up. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And the Warriors with possession here. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, just 5 on the clock. Pass to Green. A shot to stop the run. Green able to hit from 3.
Draymond Green not being affected by the shot clock winding down.
The Pelicans trail. Poole for 3. Spencer grabs the miss. Golden State has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Inside. And he banks in the layup. And the Warriors lead by 3.
You're just making it look easy. You think about the kind of impact that Draymond Green can have in the entirety of the game.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11. Driving in from 10 feet away. And he hits the jumper for 2. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Now, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Here's Poole. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. Free throw good. Poole. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top. They lead by 2. And will return shortly. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Here's Poole. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. We've got Jordan Poole, Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Murray, and it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. The lead is 2. Curry against Murray. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Curry from deep three-point land. Messi grabs the board. Messi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green against Williamson. And they recover it. Murray passes to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Brent, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, BA, he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. The Warriors leading. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Porzingis passes to Curry. Count the basket. Curry's got 16 points.
Curry's so good at working the angles inside, just adapting to the situation.
Pass to Messi. Now here's Poole. Oh, what an effort by Poole! Golden State has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Porzingis surveying the floor. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Poole outside. For the lead. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right side, Podziemski. Here's Curry. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either. Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Here's Messi. 6 points for him. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
This is what Murphy does. He gets the ball and instantly gets up shots.
And here's Curry. 19 points in the game. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Poole outside. To the middle. Here's Messi. For the tie. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Curry. The Pelicans pull it in. Inside. Here's Williamson. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Warriors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. On the wing, Curry. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. He's all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Outside Moody. Outside Podziemski. Down low. Here's Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Murray.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible. And he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Curry nails both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And it's
Timeout,
Willie
timeout.
Green calling the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And it's the Pelicans with the ball, trailing by 2. Curry against Murray. Now Poole. 12 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Poole's shot, sometimes, man, that thing just looks so pure.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Porzingis. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Murray passes to Poole. Back to Murray. Poole outside. Williamson outside. Williamson is doubled. Murray from outside. Offensive board. A one-hand jam.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Curry from the right block. The shot is good. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's the pick. Poole for 3. Here's Messi. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Messi's got 10.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Porzingis. Outside Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Free throw good. Green. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. No good on the second free throw. And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 2-point game. Pass to Poole. For the lead. Look at Poole showing the range.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Curry finds Porzingis. Outside Payton. Green, a screen. Payton attacking. Pass to Green. The kick out. Curry takes a 3, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. For New Orleans, Looney comes in for Williamson. And Herbert Jones is subbed in for Poole. Here's Curry. 26 points for him. Outside Pajemski. Curry, a screen on Jones. Back to Curry. A deep three. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones against Curry. Pass to Looney. On the wing, Jones. 3 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jones has got 7. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Up top, Curry, defended by Murray. The floater. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray scanning the floor. Outside Jones. From downtown. Rebounded by Green.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Pajemski. On the wing, Curry, defended by Jones. Curry passes to Payton. Porzingis sets a screen. Green for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Well, Brent, we've seen Trey Murphy grow into a prototypical 3-and-D wing.
Well, what's been most impressive, BA, is you thought it was just his shooting. That's been better than advertised. He's also starting to show you he can rebound, run the floor, and defend a little bit. So the package is a little bit bigger than it was once thought of with Trey Murphy coming out of the NBA draft.
Now here's Pajemski. He's got 6. Outside, Green. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 16.
Yeah, we see Draymond Green take a lot of threes. He doesn't make a lot of threes, but we see him take them. That time, knocks down the J.
Here's Murray. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Now here's Payton. Back to Curry. This one for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
The drive by Murray. And it's in there. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, all the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Murray against Curry. Outside, Green. Pass to Payton. Outside Pajemski. Back to Payton. And here's Green from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Murray against Curry. Looney with the ball. And Porzingis with the block. And they'll keep possession. It's stolen by Curry. Right side, Payton. Outside, Green. For 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Jones. Murray against Payton. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist from Jones.
And it feels like DeJounte Murray's working at the post office right now because there's stamps of him all over this game.
Curry against Murray. launches it. Here's Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Looney, a screen on Payton. Back to Looney. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And some changes here for the Warriors. Horford, he's checked in for Green. Butler comes in for Podziemski. And Spencer's subbed in for Stephen Curry. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
Out to the right wing. Here's Spencer. Pass to Butler. Fader on the way. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's New Orleans leading by a point. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Al Horford, Butler out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Spencer in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Curry. Oh, the stuff!
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
Here's Alexander from the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Alexander's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
New Orleans in the lead. And that one drops for him.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Warriors shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Butler. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Butler on the wing. And stolen by Bay. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. That one falls. And now it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
Get the youngster out there on the run. Jones pulled away from the pack and got the bucket.
Now Horford. On the wing, Curry. And the shot no good, a bit short.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
To the paint. And he dunks it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Butler finds Horford. Can't get it to drop. Looney with some nice D. There's the double team with Horford. Pulls it. Spencer grabs the miss.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Hawkins is checked in for Bay. Good on both. The Pelicans lead by 5. Pass to Hawkins. To the inside. The layup misses. Well, the Warriors shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Spencer. Here's Santos. The three from Curry. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Curry's got 35 in the game.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Here's Hawkins. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry looking it over. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Podziemski. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Curry. Screen by Horford. Right wing. Outside Curry. Curry buries the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Jones misses. Over to the wing. Outside Curry to tie it up. Pelicans cleared away. Looney's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Hawkins. Looney, a screen on Curry. Hawkins, the pass to Looney. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Spencer. Pass to Podziemski. Looney against Horford. Here's Santos. 4 on the clock. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 40 points.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Pass to Santos. Here's Hawkins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
The three from Curry fires in the triple. Curry's got 43 points.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Looney, the screen. Jones, the pass to Looney. And he drives in. Yes! And the foul! That's on Al Horford.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Green comes in for Santos. And Moody is subbed in for Spencer. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Golden State.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Here's Poole, following the score by Golden State. Back to Looney. Murray against Curry. Launches it from deep. Murray, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Looney. To the paint. And they double up Williamson. To the middle. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Porzingis with a screen on Williamson. It's stolen by Looney. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hard not to be overzealous when you're defending Zion.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Williamson hits them both. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Pajemski. Outside Moody. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. New Orleans is gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Poole, the pass to Murray. Poole with the ball. And again, New Orleans no good. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Green. Right side Moody. 4-3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, the Pelicans shooting 52% from the floor so far. Poole outside. And there's the screen. Unloads. The offensive rebound. Basket's good.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Murray against Curry. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Poole outside. Up and in from the low block. Poole's got 19 points.
Well, Jordan relishes making it tough on defenses, and right now, look at that smile on his face.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Murray against Curry. Murray passes to Poole. The three drills it from deep. And now it's a 9-point New Orleans lead.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Curry against Murray. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. And a deep three from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Pelicans lead by 9. And here's Poole. Down low. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
Now here's Poole.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
He gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And both free throws good for Poole. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. To halt the run. Pelicans cleared away.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Pelicans.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
Now here's Podziemski. Top of the key. Misi grabs the board. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis against Poole. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And Poole just blowing through contact.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Poole. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Poole. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one.